Okay, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be focusing on my third brake light. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Every now and then you have to come in and give it a hit when it doesn't work, and then it starts working. And right now I just checked that it is working, but we're going to change it anyway. Then we're going to open it up and see what happened to it. It's an LED. But in order to check your brake lights, it's hard if you're one person. I'll put a link up here, the easiest way to check your lights when you're alone in the vehicle. I grab almost anything, a bar, I've got this here, that's off my quick jack. And just go to the brake pedal, put it on there, and use a seat. I'm going to put a rag here so it doesn't damage the seat. And that'll push the brake pedal. I can move if I need it more pressure, I can move the seat further. But this here should be fine. It's exactly where I sit, exactly holding the brake. So we'll go back and we'll take a look at the brake light. Okay, right now it is working. But there's actually one burnt out here. That could be the problem. There should be one more. It could have a short right here. I'll try to take it apart. Anyway, we're going to take this off, and I picked up a new one. I picked this one up on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description for all the parts I use. So we're going to try this. It wasn't that expensive. I don't know how long it's going to last, but right size. And what is it? Number 20 torque. It's going to be stuck in there because I know there's silicone around. I've had it out before because my back seal was leaking and took out the mechanism, the electronic latch for the back glass. So I resealed everything. I resealed this to stop the moisture from going in and put a new latch in. Yeah, it's sealed in there pretty good. When I say I had a leak in there, I had a leak and went down here and everything inside here was just corroded. That button didn't work anymore. That had to be replaced. The latch had to be replaced. Everything. And the seal had to be resealed. That light was resealed. You can see the silicone I used was a red stuff just to seal it up a little better. I'm not going to bore you with this. I've got a whole bunch of old material and silicone to take off where the seal was, and I'll be back when I go to put the new one on. Let me make sure we get the right one. I'm just going to test before I put it in, make sure it actually works. It should work. It's not plugging in. It's not plugging in far enough. Yeah, it's not going to work.
No?
Let's see what the difference is. They're both looking about the same. The only difference I'm seeing is in the very back there's a hole down there. And this hole's just a tad smaller. Maybe I'll get a light on that. It's just a tad smaller.
Oh, you break.
I don't think I broke it.
Oh yeah, it's work now.
Let's see if we can get this off of here. Because it was hard to get on. Okay. Yeah, now it goes on and it's almost stuck in. We got it off. I had to remove this to get it off the latch. It's just, like I say, it's an aftermarket. Not everything's not 100% precise. So everything is not 100% exact. So even though it's got the same plug-in, it's fractions off, so it just makes, sometimes using aftermarket makes life different. It's working. Now we're just going to clean around here. We're going to glue the gasket to this. I'm just going to use a bit of alcohol, 99.9. Take this off. I'm going to put a bit of silicone dielectric in the plug in the vehicle. Now I'm going to plug it in and hook it up. Okay, we get this plugged in. And then we're going to get that lock-in mechanism back in place. Okay, locked in. And take our washer hose. This will go this way. The windshield washer. And we'll get the screws and screw that in place. Back up because I'm going to try the washer also. So liquid's going to come up. Okay, it just pours out of there. It's supposed to squirt out of there, not pour out of there. Okay, hold it. It doesn't look like they shoved it in far enough, but it's glued in there. Okay, that's my installation of a third brake light, top brake light, on a 2008 Jeep Grand Cherokee. It's a prime example of don't just buy a cheap light. Maybe go to the Jeep dealer and possibly get, I don't know what they're worth at the dealership, I should check. But yeah, I'll put the link for the part number in the description of maybe what not to buy. It doesn't look like the plug-in is exact. It's not. Where the washer fluid comes out, normally that gives a good spray over the window, not just straight down. So anyway, it looks like it was just kind of thrown together. Not the best example. It's going to work. I will take this apart, and if I find anything, I will take it, and somewhere in the video you will see it. Anyway, I was able to use this and this, cut around the seal, and I was able to pry it off. So it came off in one piece. And you look inside, it has the LEDs, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 LEDs. Okay, and I did apply power to this already. I kind of, where the plug is, I don't know if you can see it in there, I kind of made this so it goes over 1, so I can actually isolate the positive from the negative when I put it in, so I don't touch the two of them and blow my power supply. I got the power supply set to 12.7 volts, which is basically a full battery. But I was not able to get the failure. Oh, right here, you can see where the sprayer is. How that goes in, and it's all the way in. The other one, it kind of sticks out a bit, so it didn't get glued in all the way. And it just goes right through. It's built right in the glass itself. It's the circuit board. The circuit board does not come out because it's held in by, the circuit board's held in by these plastic things that are melted together. So I would have to grind each individual one off. I can get it off, but without damaging the rest of the board, I don't know. So there's nothing I can do with this because the failure is either caused by moisture, cold, or heat somewhere in this circuit board. A temporary failure or a permanent failure, you have to hit it. So there's something in this board that's loose, and every now and then something caused it to lose contact. It happened to me twice. So I had to hit it twice, and I just don't feel like getting a ticket for driving around without a third brake light. Which is possible. You catch somebody on a bad day and they pull you over close to the end of the month. They need their so-called quota. And I got a ticket because I knew this was bad. So we'll hook this on the negative. And you can see that actually they're all working. And I can't get it to fail to find out where it is. And I'm not about to take the circuit board out. Anyway, I'll leave it like this, and I may have a use for it. It's an LED. The way stuff used to be before, and I'll show you a vehicle that has the old style. With the newer style vehicles, when something burns out or doesn't work anymore, this is what I have for scrap. I got the brake pedal pressed so you can see the lights. So anyway, this is my 23-year-old vehicle, and since I've owned it, I've had to replace, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bulbs like this in there. So the amount of scrap this gave me in 23 years is 5 of these, which is fully 100% recyclable. And the other one, which is 2008, you can do the math how old it is. So far, and it's not over, the scrap I got just for the rear brake light is this piece. So 5 of these, 1 of these. Anyway, you be the judge. What's better? Newer technology or the old way? Anyway, I'll get back to the regular video. And I'm going to leave it like that for now. If the washer doesn't work well enough, I'll just go and possibly go to Jeep and buy one from them. Anyway, if you like the video, appreciate a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell. Thanks for watching my channel. Bye for now.